I slept with a man in a wheelchair.
Sounds like you need to change your best friend.
Correct. Obviously a throwaway account. I don't need anyone here seeing my regular account. Also, I'm in the US and English is my first language. Any discrepancies are because I suck at typing on my phone.
Yeah, it's okay.
Context and full story. I am 28 female. Not me, but OP. My childhood best friend, we'll call Jess, is also 28 female. To put it simply, I don't think I'm any kind of prude. I just don't really feel comfortable with casual spicy sleep. And I never have. My best friend knows about this and has teased me about it lightly in the past. She's been in a long-term relationship for the last 3 years, and I've mostly been single while working on my degree and starting my career. Jess lives in another state with her boyfriend, so we don't hang out much anymore. By the way, this comes from Throwaway Jess, come on the r/OK Storytime subreddit.
Come on.
Actually, on the r/bestofpositiveupdates subreddit.
Oh, positive updates?
Positive?
Hello?
Let's see how positive it really is.
Yeah. So about a month ago, I had a first date with a guy that I've been talking to for a bit. Thought it was going places, but he gave a weird vibe on the date and I cut and ran early. On my way home, I stopped at a local pub, figured I'd have a drink to unwind and people watch till it wore off. Tipsy driving is still wasted driving, in my opinion. Correct. I get there and it's pretty packed, Friday night and all, and there was no seating room at the bar. No. I took my drink and looked around.
What?
No.
No what?
No.
You just went,
No.
no.
I said a joke in my brain and I'm not going to say it out loud.
Dang.
I'm not going to say it out loud. Not
Can
gonna
you
say
whisper it to me?
No.
I'm not going to say it. No.
Dang it.
It's too risky. Now, most of the restaurant side of the pub was someone's birthday party, but there's a small table with a seat open off to the side with a guy reading a book there.
I can kind of picture this. It's like 2 a.m.
Mm.
Half the side is like, ooh, like super drunk
Yeah.
birthday people. And then there's one guy in the corner. It's not well lit. He's reading a book, probably Catcher in the Rye.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There was a small table with a seat open off to the side with a guy reading a book there. So I say, F it. I'm a social person, and what is the worst thing that could happen? He says no. So I ask if I can sit there for a bit, and I promise we don't have to talk or anything.
This is how you make friends.
This is great.
That's how you do it. People don't understand that you could just talk to anyone.
It really is kind of crazy.
Kind of crazy.
And beautiful at the same time.
Life hack. You can talk to anyone.
Whoa.
They can't stop you.
Sophia's life hacks from Sophia Donner. The cousin to Unfinished Thoughts. At this point, I feel like I've effed up because this guy up close is the hottest man I have ever seen. Hot guy reading a book.
That's so true, though. You can't know until you're right next to them.
Right?
Like, that guy might be hot. I don't know.
Yeah, men are ugly, so it's hard to
Men
tell.
are ugly.
It's really hard to tell.
Across the board, men are ugly.
It's true and it's tough.
Especially when you're walking late at night and all they are is tall and you didn't get a good look at their face. And you're like, oh, they could be hot, but we don't know.
Who knows?
I feel like this is a very specific reference that I'm not understanding right now.
It is. It is.
This is
It
great.
is.
Thanks for your inside jokes without me. I'm outside. But he just smiled at me and gave an enthusiastic, sure. A few minutes later.
Okay. Eager.
Yeah, right.
He wants it too much now.
Yeah, be mysterious, hot guy. Not
on.
excited over
You have
eager
to,
hot
you have
guy.
to like look up and be like, I guess.
Let me, I gotta read a few pages of my book. Let me get back to my book here.
Almost done with this chapter.
Ooh. A few minutes later of me sipping in silence, and he says, I don't mind talking if you want to. Yeah, I want to. Are you kidding me right now? Of course I want to talk.
Duh.
We talk for a bit, and it turns out that Mike, fake name, is 29, just finished his master's degree in some kind of computer learning field. I program computers to program computers, he says. And he's living on his own for the first time. Dump him. Not independent. Just kidding. Just kidding. He apparently stops by the pub after work because he's right around the corner and he's not used to the silence yet after living so long with half a dozen siblings.
That's a lot of siblings.
It's a lot of siblings.
Sounds like John's life in LA when he first got here.
True. Very true. Lived with 29 roommates. There you go. 29 roommates. It's all good.
That's so many.
It was
That's
a
more
lot.
than half a dozen.
Right before the pandemic.
That's more than double a dozen.
That's true.
That's more than 2 dozen.
Yes, Sophia, it is a large number of people. in one place to live.
That's a little bit
Okay. We talked for 2 good hours about everything from dating, which he's basically given up on, to hobbies and tastes. And we have a near total eclipse of a Venn diagram of this stuff.
Eclipse of your heart.
They have a lot in common, basically. That's a nerd way of saying it. I eventually sort of blurted out that I don't know why he'd given up on dating.
That diagram.
I'm like, yo, Sophia.
Can't
be doing that on YouTube.
Stop doing it.
You're not helping yourself.
No visual.
Okay, that's better. That's
better. It's
yeah,
better.
no visual humor.
Oh my gosh, dude. Our amazing sign fell down.
Someone ripped it down.
Sign is gone. This is the closest thing I've had to a good date in forever.
Wow, bold.
Shooting my shot obliquely here, lol. He gets kind of an odd look on his face and says, tell you what, I have to go to the bathroom, but when I come back, I'll ask you out for real.
Damn.
Dang.
Smooth.
W move or not?
W.
Smooth?
Yeah, because it's like, wow.
No. What is he going to do in the bathroom?
He's got to go to the bathroom. People got to pee.
We don't know.
Fun fact, when you do have to use the restroom, you make better decisions.
This does not sound real.
No, it's true. It's true.
From who?
Weird But True book that I used to buy.
Okay, sure.
Is that the gift we got?
No, not that gift. But when I was younger, I would always buy these Weird But True books because I loved random
It sounds
facts.
like they just wrote that in the book called Weird But True.
No, think about it, John.
Come on, will ya?
You have to use the bathroom. You're going to make every good decision you can to get to the restroom.
We cannot go down this rabbit hole.
I don't know if that's true, but
And Opie says weird, but okay. So Opie thinks it's weird.
okay.
Guys, vote in the comments. Weird or smooth? Weird or smooth?
I think it's cool.
Let me know. Then it all clicks because he doesn't get up to walk away. My man rolls in his wheelchair. That is. And I'm thinking,
They see me rolling.
they hate. Nice one, Sophia. Good job. Hey. Yeah, she crushed that. So I'm thinking, oh my God, he wanted to give me a chance to back out of this without making it awkward. How cute can this guy be? Okay, so we went from weird to like double smooth.
Double cute.
Because she's like, oh, he's like nonchalantly showing me like, okay, he's in a wheelchair. And if I'm a crazy ableist hater, then it's like, okay, then
Yeah.
we know that's not the vibe.
Yeah. But it is the vibe. They're vibing.
They're vibing. He grinned like crazy when he got back and saw I was still there, and I basically tripped over myself, saying something to the effect of, so like I'm free all weekend. What do you have in mind?
Damn. Now P's too eager. Calm down, guys.
What do you want to do? Want to read a good book? I have one in mind. It has spiders and human Neanderthals.
It's true.
Another hour later, we got plans for Saturday, and he told me he has a neuromuscular disorder I can't remember the name of. My degree isn't in STEM, lol. So his legs work, but the signals from his brain get misinterpreted, so he doesn't have the balance or coordination for walking or standing. The pub starts switching over to the younger / rowdier crowd, and he asks if I'd like to go back to his place for coffee to continue the conversation. Uh-oh. Here we go. As you probably long since realized, I did not get any coffee or conversation till the next morning.
Oh man. What a flip the switch. OP went from, going on a bad date to going on a really good date.
To the best one ever.
Yeah.
And it's so perfect because there's no expectations, and it's
That's
just like,
what I love. I
Yeah.
personally love dates that aren't dates. Like for first dates.
Have you been on a blind date before?
No.
Neither have I. Who does that?
I can't do that. I hate going on dates where I know, like, I hate going on a first date where I know it's a first date. Like, I want there to be some.
It just magically, like this, it magically transforms.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I love.
Wait, time out. If I had a guy that played basketball and he was pretty handsome, you wouldn't want to go on a blind date with him?
No.
But blind date, she wouldn't know what he looks like.
Well, she can trust me.
Okay, but the thing
that
is
I know he looks good for her.
It only, like, you share the picture, like, it only makes sense.
It would have to be completely blind, as in I didn't know it was a date.
yeah. Sophia goes from super blind dates.
Yeah, I
which is-
needed to be so blind that you set me up without me even knowing.
You're blind to the fact that it is a date.
Yeah.
That's so you inception a date.
Exactly.
Love it. I have zero regrets, and we've been dating ever since. And I know it's still early, but I really feel like this might be the one. It's cute. onward to yesterday afternoon, my friend Jess, remember Jess?
Oh, yes.
I do.
Oh, yeah.
Is in town, and we go out for coffee to catch up on things. I'm gushing about Mike, but when I get to how we met, she just sort of got weird and edgy.
So edgy.
Like a teen listening to Green Day.
I love Green Day.
I don't remember any exact words, but she essentially said that I must have we can't say this word probably, a spicy desire, right? I don't know.
I don't know if we can.
A kink, maybe.
Well,
kink.
kinks and fetish. I said it. Oops.
Yeah.
They're different things.
Oh my
though.
gosh.
I have a spicy desire for the handicapped since I broke my number one rule, and it's the best physical relationship I've ever been in.
That's so weird. That's so weird to say with someone like, oh yeah, I just went on this great day. This guy in this wheelchair, and they're like, well, you must be like. That's so weird. You must only want to date people in wheelchairs.
Yeah, like can we stop, please? Can we not be like, oh my God, wow, what a great guy. You had a great time. Like, I'm so happy. We can't just do that,
Yeah,
guys.
very weird.
Can we not just be happy for our
Very
friends?
weird.
Apparently not.
Apparently, you gotta butt your little nose in.
I have a spicy desire for women, you know? Like, that's crazy.
You sure do. Opie says, like, it's good for me because he uses a wheelchair, not because the guy puts in the effort in bed. Question mark, question mark, question mark. She said, I've changed as a person and left without even saying goodbye. 15 years of friendship, and I've never seen her like that.
That's crazy. That's
Insane.
crazy. Changes a person because she went on a date with a guy in a wheelchair?
Come on.
So here I am, asking the most objective people online, haha, if I am an a-hole or weird for being super attracted to a guy who uses a wheelchair, and basically putting out immediately. We have some relevant comments where we hear from some people, but I want to hear some relevant comments from Sophia Donner.
That's me.
Talk to me.
You should stop being friends with this person.
Dude.
You weren't attracted to them because they were in a wheelchair. That's just a facet of their identity.
Now, if OP was like, oh my God, this person in a wheelchair, like, oh my God, that's so hot. Like,
yeah,
okay,
that's
yeah, then it's like
different.
Hey, but she's just like, oh, I met this amazing person, da 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 da. And like, oh, he rolled out. I saw he was in a wheelchair. And she was like, whoa, what?
Yeah. No, your friend's ableist and she
Ableist
sucks.
nonsense. Out of here.
Get it.
Just be happy for your
I know.
friends. Why can't we do that?
I don't
Sophia?
get it. I don't get it.
Why can't we do
Why
it?
are we putting
It's
our
illegal,
opinions on it?
apparently,
Come on.
according to all these stories.
Apparently so.
Apparently so. From Refrigerator Hot 3859. Firstly, you are allowed to change the rules that you made for yourself.
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah, like, come on.
Also, it was kind of like shamey. It was
Yes.
a double. It was being her friend was being
Great
ableist
point.
and also was shaming her for sleeping with someone.
Literally, it's like, why? Let her live her life. This is what she wants to do. She's not hurting anyone.
Anyone. She's not hurting herself.
Uh-oh.
She has a thing or a kink that they like, and she is ashamed by it, so she's projecting.
Not bad.
That's an interesting theory. That is a possibility. And she's with someone right now too. So is it like, oh my gosh, first of all, I'm like ashamed or have some sort of self-hate for this like bad spicy desire that I have, and I'm with a guy, and now I see OP with him. I could see it.
I could see it. I could see it.
Nice conspiracy theory, Riley.
Thank you.
Secondly, I do not get from anything you wrote that you have a spicy desire for the handicapped. Her comments are weird. Sounds like you need to keep Mike and drop Jess. Good friends will be happy for you, and from what I can gather, that ain't her.
Yup.
Nope. Dub Rye says she's got a weird spicy desire for super hot guys who are kind, well-spoken, and F like a hero.
Yeah.
F like a hero. So hilarious. What a weirdo. Sarcasm in case it's not obvious. Opie responds, okay, yeah, this made me laugh for real. Seriously, what a weird spicy desire that I have. And Brelliwee says, hey, that's my spicy desire too. Here I was thinking I was the only one. Shotzi Stone says, oh, F that friend. I read this whole thing. You have zero spicy desires. This guy is hot. This guy is intelligent. This guy lives on his own. This guy has his crap together. This man gave you the door to leave. Love comes in all shapes and sizes. OP responds, that crap floored me. He was so considerate in so many ways. His stories about his siblings are also hilarious. I can't wait to meet them. We're trying not to rush things just because it all seems so great. But they have a barbecue in May that he'd like me to come to, and I am so there.
In May? When was this written?
I don't know.
When was this written? He's planning for the future. He's inviting her to the future, to a future event.
Yes. Oh, okay. I thought you were like, because it's in the summer, like the summer means that
no,
like.
it's like when you're when you start dating someone and then they're like, hey, do you want to do this thing months from now?
July 6th.
Wait, what? He's inviting a year
Oh,
now?
maybe that was like the fully, you know how they do the full update with like everything.
Yeah.
But so we don't know tragically how much. But I mean, the fact that she says in May means it's at least a month away.
It's got to be at least a month.
Got to be at least a month.
Which is good.
Which is great.
Good sign.
Which is great. That's in advance. He was raised around a lot of love, and it shows. Now we have an update 2 days later. But before we get into that update, what do we conspirize? Because that's such a real word. What is going to happen?
I think OP and this new man are going to get together and Jess is going to post something on Facebook.
That's a highly accurate
Yeah.
conspiracy theory. I'm going to give you a very wild and likely not accurate conspiracy theory. I think Jess will leave her man,
Yeah.
go after this guy in secret,
Ooh.
and basically keep planting this seed of ableist shame on OP and try to get OP to
drop him.
While she is secretly like
Wooing.
and trying to like figure out how she's gonna steal him away.
Exactly. I like it.
That's my guess. We'll see if it happens. We were like 8 for 8 yesterday. We were on
Really?
fire.
Damn.
Yeah, it was one of our most accurate, and it was Keon and Dakota. They were calling most of the shots.
That's it. That's crazy.
It was good stuff.
No, I was like, I think they did find some of those stories, but no. That was
Now you're making me question.
I think
No.
I think that was Kim and Lana. So I think we're okay.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm still questioning it, but that's okay. I will choose to believe the fun truth. Update 2 days later. My first update ever. Yay.
Woo.
So if you were hoping for some terrible drama, I hate to break it to you, but I don't roll like that. And her boyfriend doesn't either. No pun intended. So I do have an update on Jess, and crap finally makes perfect sense.
Oh, I bet it's that she has a spicy desire.
Called it. And I have a slightly NSFW but funny story about Mike because this guy is just the best, y'all.
Oh,
Just the best.
NSFW.
Ooh. Okay. So first, I finally messaged Jess yesterday.
Not safe for wheelchair.
You know what? It probably wasn't. Hey, yo!
You ran with that joke.
Sorry, it just popped in my head. I have to say it.
Oh, good stuff. So first, I finally messaged Jess yesterday and said basically, I'm still hurt by what you said, but after 15 years of friendship, I'd never forgive myself if I didn't at least ask why you snapped at me like that. She replied immediately, I'm so effing sorry. I didn't mean any of that.
Oh.
And can we have a do-over over lunch?
Oh.
Can we do that?
Why was she so upset?
I don't trust it.
This is a
Yeah,
trap.
same.
This is a
You're
trap.
walking into a trap.
Mm-hmm. So I agreed cautiously and took half a day to meet with her today. That's a long time. Turns out that those of you who said she was jealous and that she might have something else going on, if you know what I mean, and especially the person who said something might be going on in her relationship, gold stars. She's in town because she's job hunting, because she's moving back in with her parents for a while since her relationship ended. It's over.
Whoa.
So she's a free agent. And she's looking for
She's looking for love.
Looking to
she
get
might be looking
signed.
for love. So apparently they have been having a ton of small problems adding up, but the biggest one, spicy sleep.
She's jealous.
He can't do it right. He sucks, and not in the good way.
Dang, dude, I could never imagine that being an issue.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to egg you on at all.
No, like we don't. That's not our problem.
What?
We don't have that. We don't have to worry about that problem. Right, John? John? Right, John?
You could be saying multiple things. All of the options I hate. So I'm just segueing away.
Just be like, yeah, dude, you're right. That's not our problem.
No, I'm not falling in for this trap. I'm not falling into it.
Oh, well.
So the guy that she's been with was apparently never great, but it's gotten to the point where he makes no effort at all for her to enjoy herself and then gets pissed when she isn't in the mood. Loser. She tried talking with him about it, making suggestions, but he told her recently that it's emasculating being given spicy sleep advice by a woman.
What?
I don't know about that.
What?
I like it.
I'm sorry, you're getting suggestions direct from the customer. This is a customer service report.
I don't like my job and I quit.
This is like you're making like, I don't know, you're a chef and you give your
food.
customer
you give your
like
meat.
bad food and the customer's like, "Hey, this isn't good." And they're like, "I actually don't want to have advice from the customer. Thank you very much."
Yeah, your season,
It's
your
emasculating
sausage.
to me.
It
as a
tastes
chef.
great to me. That's what it's giving. The straw that broke the metaphorical camel's back, and not Jess's, however, was that her boyfriend has always had a thing for Asian women. Here we go.
This is
so
where
here's
the spicy desire.
here's the
topic
bad
comes up.
spicy desire coming to play. Exactly. She's Caucasian.
That's half.
No.
No, because she's not getting the.
Sophia is on fire today, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Starting to stream off strong. Wow.
I had to whisper that.
Where is Sophia? And who has replaced her with this Sophia? Oh, so anyways, she's Caucasian, but she does have long black hair. After weeks of fighting over their spicy sleep life, he suggested that they spice things up by her dressing in a kimono and pretending to be Asian.
Run.
Get out of here, girl.
Run. Did you have to look up what that
I just had to
meant,
know what it
Riley?
was.
Okay.
I now know what a kimono is.
There we go.
Oh,
We're all on the
man.
same page.
Run away from this terrible man.
Run away, please.
How
How
terrible
you doing?
man.
How you doing?
Just a terrible man.
Yeah, this guy sucks everywhere, except he doesn't. She lost it on him and is completely disgusted by the racist, spicy desires.
Yes.
And ended it right then. Good. She had all of this bottled up and was hoping to talk to me and finally be able to put it down. And I missed every hint that she had something big to discuss because I was gushing about Mike.
I see.
Now
I
we
see.
see where the anger, the reaction,
Yeah.
and she was just frustrated. That's what it seems like. So to her, it felt like I was just twisting the knife by bragging about how great our spicy sleep was. She snapped, and somewhere between what I was saying and what she wanted to talk about, some wires got crossed, and she said something incredibly dumb.
Mm-hmm.
She left without saying goodbye because she was mortified and ashamed, as well as irrationally mad at me. Something to know about Jess: she's an awful liar, and she and I were the co-founders of our high school's Foot and Mouth Society. Didn't know that was a thing. So I did believe her. What is going on?
I've
in this
never heard
episode?
that before.
No, it's
Foot
like
in
you
mouth?
put your foot in your mouth if you're like, oh, trying to say something and all of it all just comes out wrong.
Okay. Cat got your tongue?
No, that's different. That's cat.
What?
Got your tongue is like when you can't, you don't say anything.
Yeah.
Foot in your mouth is when you're like,
say
oh,
something
well,
the
no,
wrong thing.
I didn't mean. That's foot in your mouth.
Or you say like the wrong,
Yeah.
stupid.
Got some
Yeah, you say
food
something
in your mouth?
stupid. What?
Why we gotta put our foot in our mouth, man?
It's an
Just a
expression.
saying.
It's an expression.
All right.
Blame the creators of English, not me. I told her I forgive her and I'm sorry. I didn't realize she wanted to talk about something bothering her. And she said I was too stupidly nice and have nothing to apologize for. So I think we'll be okay. Hooray. For the time being, I'm not ready for her to meet Mike because I don't want to make things feel worse. And she agrees. But she's really happy for me. Hopefully, this is just a funny story that we can look back on someday.
Maybe don't tell Mike this funny story.
Maybe wait till it's funny and then you can maybe tell me.
Yeah, we need the time to make it funny, you know. So on to how Mike almost killed me, lol.
Whoa.
What?
Plot twist.
Last night we were talking about the Reddit post, and he gets this funny expression that I'm starting to recognize. And he goes, how do you know you don't have a spicy desire if we haven't at least tried it in the chair?
Hey, Mike.
Hey, yo.
Damn.
Hey, yo. And I'm like, are you serious, lol? He said he's never attempted it because, cue tears, he's never felt so comfortable with
Aw.
a partner before.
Damn. That went from like to. Oh.
Dude, that's the best. That's the best when you can do both.
Right? Yeah, he's the full spectrum. Well, his chair has what is essentially like a parking brake on it, or it should. It's unfortunately broken, and apparently getting them fixed is an expensive pain in the butt. He doesn't use it that often, so he hasn't made it a priority. And there's this thing called Newton's third law. You know how every action has an equal and opposite reaction? As it happens, when you're trying to get the motion of the ocean going in a chair with wheels that aren't locked, there's a sort of counter motion that starts and F's it all up.
Just move.
It's just,
roll.
whoa. So we were going nowhere fast except for inching along the floor in his bedroom and laughing at the silliness, which isn't helping. Eventually, he just stops and says, maybe we can get some of those wooden block things you use to keep little planes from rolling away like an Indiana Jones, you know?
Great suggestion.
No one said he was great at pillow talk. I absolutely lost it. Like laughing so hard, I'm in tears. He's giggling, half at the situation, half at my reaction, and everything just keeps sending me off again. Finally, I get it under control, doing some deep breathing exercises and whatnot, and I look at him again, and he pulls the straightest face he can and says, for the love of God, golly, this sure is uncomfortable. Folks, if I had asthma, I would have effing died right then and there.
I love this.
Would
That's so
be
cute.
done. It's adorable.
Just laughing.
I laughed so hard, I think I pulled a rib, like wheezing and not even laughing anymore, so much as weeping and making this awful sound. You're welcome. When I would catch my breath. While he's laughing and rubbing my back and saying he's sorry, he couldn't resist. So yeah, confirmed, no spicy bad desires here, and this magnificent man's comedic timing might absolutely kill me. I doubt I'll update again because there's really nothing I can see needing to share given everything sort of worked out. We're not even halfway through the story, so
Whoa.
buckle in, ladies and gentlemen. And in the end, the real a-holes here were the friends we made along the way. I don't know.
I guess so.
Thanks for all the lovely comments on my last post and for coming along with me on this absurd but brief drama in my life. Lol. We have some relevant comments. But before we get into this, how are we feeling, Sophie? It seems like
everything is all's well that ends well here.
what possible disasters could be?
I'm really wondering where we could possibly go from here. Like maybe, I don't know, maybe if we're thinking positively, they get married. Or
I like that.
Or I have that's it. Jess is actually a secret agent.
Whoa! Where did that come from?
And she's bugged the wheelchair.
And Mike is also a secret agent.
Mike is also a secret
but
agent.
they have a forbidden love. It started off as the operation, but it turned into something so much more real.
Something more. I was trying to get information, but now I just want to love you. And that's the whole plot of it.
It could be, what if she gets pregnant?
Could be.
That seems
That's
very
the other
doable.
option.
And that would be, I mean, the fact that I feel like it is a positive update, but also the fact that OP said like, I don't think I'll update here anymore, and then
Does anyway.
we're literally not even halfway through.
Pretty suspicious. Pretty telling.
sus.
Pretty dang telling.
Well, let's get into these relevant comments. So Rusty Marble, obviously Jess needs to have a twin with the mother-in-law invade her home with dog poo. But I thought we were good
I thought
with
we
Jess.
were good with Jess.
And somehow there's a tree dropping leaves and a 7-year-old brat threw an apple, and then cops came and everyone claps.
What is it?
Maybe this was before the Jess is good update, but we'll about to
what's
see.
going on there?
OP responds, and everyone's phone blows up. Genius. I'll finally go viral and get all of those internet dollars I assume people are raking in.
I think
Lol.
that person was accusing the story of being fake. And she's like, okay.
John is pretty. He works on that.
It's pretty true. I will probably post an update on this account, but I don't necessarily want to bog down the Am I the A-hole with my silly crap. I'm so excited and nervous. It's apparently a Mother's Day barbecue.
Ooh,
I
about
like
to meet
that.
the family?
Ooh.
Man.
Also, I love how that commenter was like, oh, this is so fake, when it's like, we have read so much more insanely unimaginable. Like, this is like so plausible.
Yeah, like they went on a date with the man in a wheelchair. And it went well. And they were like, I don't buy it.
I can never see it.
No way.
God. Which I didn't know because my parents and I are estranged and I never even seriously thought about having kids before meeting Mike. Oh, wow. But apparently it's a lot of people and a lot of food, and apparently everyone knows he's bringing me. Also, can I just say F yes about his mom? They apparently have a huge one-floor rancher, and she just assumed we'd be sleeping together in his old dorm. I guess that's like a ranch or something. I don't know. Like none of that weird, you aren't married yet, so you get separate rooms crap. I already adore them, and we haven't even met yet.
I love this.
Oh, Forward to 3846 says, I think Mike updates are essential to Am I the A-hole? I am so excited for you, and I hope you have the time of your life. Obi says, oh, there is one coming. Oh my God, his family, lol. I am exhausted already, and it's only one day in here, and we have another day of this ahead already. They are amazing, and he is glowing like a fireball. The side of him when he's with his family is so bright. I need sunglasses just to look at him. And we have an update 1 month later. Are we still sticking with our pregnancy theory?
Yeah.
I think so.
Or Jess takes a ride in the wheelchair.
Whoa. What if they could become a throuple?
Well.
Could happen. You never know.
It could happen.
It could happen. We'll update 1 month later. Hello again. Hello. I was going to post this on my own page, but a few people mentioned that they think it's nice to read on Name of the A-hole. So F it. Here's the Met Mike's family update. And it's a doozy, or at least I feel like it at the time for a girl who grew up with a small dysfunctional family. So first up, you know what? People, at least me, don't think about dating a guy who's always sitting. Height. I know he's taller than me because we cuddle a lot, and he's taller sitting on the couch, but I didn't really get it. So we drive up Friday night after work, actually south and west, lol, but my brain, it's always up, in his vehicle.
Same. I also do that. I always say we drive up.
That's, yeah.
Sam and I both do that.
Yeah. I never thought about it, but no, I say down. I say down sometimes.
Yeah, no, I never say down. I just say up, and everyone's like, you drove up to San Diego? I'm like, yes.
I can.
Yes.
So we drove up in his vehicle, which is modified to be driven entirely using his hands. Neat, right? He's a really good driver too. One more green flag. We get to his house and it's huge.
He's rich.
He's rich. It's huge, you guys. Lol, like not a mansion, just kind of a sprawling one-floor rancher, which I'm assuming is like a ranch country house
Real big
type vibe.
Yeah.
In a big boy house.
Big boy house.
Real estate was wild back in the day. Anyway, we get out. I meet his mom. I'd like to point out I'm no slouch. I'm 5'7", and his mom is towering over me.
Damn.
But she was the nicest lady ever. We go inside. I meet his dad, who funnily enough is apparently the only short one in his family, and his younger sister, who is living there with his 1-year-old niece. She gets up to hug me, and she is also really tall.
It's like everyone was so tall here. Get me out of here.
Get me out of here. I'm surrounded by tree people. It's already a bit late then, so we eat and head to bed. I get to see his cute as crap room from when he was a teenager, and I casually ask, hey, so I don't know how this works and stuff, but how tall are you? And Mike is like, I don't know, a bit over 6'4".
Damn.
That's a tall family.
That's a tall family.
That's a tall family. But it's been a while since I checked. A bit over 6'4", Opie says. So everyone in your family is tall? Kind of. We met at the Nordic basketball team he calls a family property. That's hilarious. The next day. Apparently they're Irish, but they're all blonde and tall, so it conveys the idea better. The only one of reasonable height and still taller than me was his oldest sister, lol. They are also loud. Like not really shouting or anything unusual, just present. All caps.
It's like my family.
Yeah, it tracks. Mike is a lot different around them, but in the cutest way. Like he just beams all the time, and you can see how happy he is to be home.
Aw.
One of his brothers put him in a headlock and gave him a dang noogie as a greeting, and he got elbowed in the side for it, and with all of them laughing.
This is so sweet.
All right, so dude.
Aw.
And his mom smacked one of his brothers with a rolled-up magazine for putting feet on the table. More laughing, just intimidating, but in the happiest way imaginable. I'll admit, I was a little shut down for a bit, but Mike kept checking in with me to make sure I was okay, and they were all really nice, so I got into the spirit after a bit. I mentioned this in another comment, but Mike has a special sports wheelchair he uses for, well, sports.
What?
Sports. And he and his siblings play basketball, and he is good. OP, let us know the time and location. We will fly Riley out for a one-on-one.
One-on-one?
We will record that as an episode.
That would be fun.
We will record that. So
I think that I am sensing that they are all going to get in wheelchairs and play together.
I'm not sensing.
I'm not sensing that.
Wait, time out. Have you ever seen wheelchair basketball?
Yes.
I've seen like a clip.
Okay, well, in order to play wheelchair basketball with someone that's in a wheelchair, everyone has to be in wheelchairs.
Well, the clips I've seen, I believe, are only people who already have.
Yeah, I don't think they were putting other people in wheelchairs.
You know what? Mock me, but let's see how this goes. Mock me.
Okay, here we go.
Let's see how this goes.
Guys,
prove me
vote.
wrong.
But all wheelchairs or nah, you tell us in the comments, okay? He's good. Apart from just having a heck of an arm, he is quick as hell. And this magnificent man that I love will absolutely
love. How long has it been?
Like maybe 2 months.
Damn, love after 2 months.
Is it like I love this guy, or is it like
I love this guy?
Love
this
guy. Ooh. No visual humor. And this magnificent man that I absolutely love will absolutely, purposefully, gleefully run over someone's toes. Got him! He aims for it. They all have to yank back from the foot maneuver. That's hysterical to watch. I mean, that's got to be a foul, though.
Yeah.
Come on. That's crazy.
You got it. There is no fouls in sibling sport.
Oh, yeah, no, dude.
It's
absolutely
a free-for-all.
not.
True. So this was a crazy day of loud people playing and having a blast, nieces and nephews running around, and just noise. My ears are still ringing. The food was catered in advance because his mom had 7 babies, and all I can make on Mother's Day is margaritas. I love that. That's such a vibe. They also have a pool. It's a bit chilly still, but the pool is heated.
Oh, yeah, because they're rich. They're rich and tall.
Oh, and drinking margs. So we all got in to swim, which was a lot of fun because I got to show off that I too am athletic.
He's like, I can do things.
I can do a backwards somersault off a diving board.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Neither can I. I'm a real catch, lol. They at least pretended to be impressed. We all stayed up late drinking and bishing. It was too overcast to see the aurora. Boo. And I had the worst hangover ever that I've had in a while on Sunday. We slept in a bit late and then joined Mike's family for the barbecue part of the barbecue weekend. His dad can grill, and he's fast. Got food coming off the grill at lightning speed. I asked Mike about it, and he laughed and said, there were 7 of us to feed. Ever see a nest of baby birds? He had practice.
Tossing food out
Birds.
there.
I'm imagining him just like flipping burgers onto people's mouths like, ah.
Yeah. You have to catch it to get it.
Oh, I love it. Which, fair enough. I don't have much experience with babies, but I got to hold his youngest niece, the 1-year-old, the one living back at home with his sis until her husband gets back from deployment. And we had a light talk about kids in the future. Ooh. I told him that I never put much thought into it, but if they were going to grow up in a happy home like his and not how I grew up, I'm pretty sure I'd be open to having them with him someday. Whoa.
Damn, OP's like all in.
This is really real because and OP's like hinted to it a few times, but OP had it sounds like a very rough childhood and bad relationship and dynamic with her parents.
Yeah, and like gets to be a part of this seemingly amazing family.
Yeah, and 2 months later, she gets an amazing family, she gets an amazing partner, she gets amazing kids.
Oh my God.
Guys.
Stop.
Stop! I need him all to myself for a while first. He seemed really, really happy about that, which makes me feel all goofy and happy. I'm sappy. We had to drive home Sunday night, but before we went, his mom hugged me and said she's never seen her son like this and thanked me for taking good care of her baby.
Oh,
Dude. And asked if we'd be back for the 4th of July or if we were doing something with my family. And I tried to be all like, no, we'll be here if you don't mind. I don't see them much. And I think she's caught on that there's more to the story. So she just hugged the crap out of me, Vikings, all of them, I swear, and told me that she can't wait to see me again. My ears are still ringing for all of the noise and chaos, but it was an absolute blast, and I can't wait to see them again in July. Also, pretty sure that Mike is the man I'm going to marry. Hello. Hello.
Yowza.
I literally can't think of a single reason why I would ever let him get away. Anyways, thanks for reading this. You good over there?
yeah, especially when you bought those wooden planks. Like, you can't go anywhere.
I was wondering. I was like,
I knew that's what you were
going
to say.
I knew the general gist, but oh god, I love it. Hope you all had a lovely weekend, and those of you who got to see the aurora, I'm happy for you, but you suck.
Freaking suck.
Lol.
You got everything else, OP.
Yeah, right. Yeah, OP,
You can't have everything.
Yeah, you can't have everything.
Jesus.
You can't be mad. At this point, do we even if we call pregnancy a bad, like, do we think there's any plot twists left?
No, I think everything ends perfectly. Everyone's happy.
Isn't that just the worst?
It's just the worst, and everything ends perfectly.
Chat's loving it. Kimberly Holly says chat's always invested. Vix Mix, thanks for the $2. Can I get an invite to Mike's family barbecue?
I want to go too.
Honestly, please. That would be
Can you bring everyone?
That would be great. Oh, Michaela Sorrell says Valhalla on Earth. It sounds like. That's funny. That's some good stuff right there.
Vix Fix says, thank you for the $2. One of the best stories ever.
Listen, this is like, God, we're so used to just the
Devastation.
worst pauses.
Yeah, we were like,
absolutely.
someone's gonna cheat. She's gonna get pregnant. Someone's gonna die.
They not be your baby. No, it's just. I think we're about 75% of the way through.
Nothing bad's going to happen.
I think we just might squeak out a fully positive story.
I think so.
Wow. Well, let's see. Comments from ER Vet Surgeon says, not the a-hole. Sounds like you. Yeah. How is this an Am I the a-hole?
Right, because of the beginning.
The beginning, the friend.
I guess, but like, dude, this is like, no, this is crazy. Sounds like you found a happy family to join. Good for you and good for Mike. Opie says it's still pretty surreal. The other in-laws that were there were all like that smiling, hanging guy meme first time. I don't know if I know that one. It was a great weekend. Stormy8888 says, this story is so heartwarming. It belongs on Best of Redditor Updates. Congratulations. At some parts, I felt like I was reading about the Rourke family's dynamics. I don't know. In one of Nora Roberts, J.D. Robb's Eve Dallas novels. Again, no clue.
To this day, I have no idea.
The whole Irish family vibes were just there. So lovely. Opie says, I don't think it's interesting enough for that, but I'm glad people are enjoying it. And we have another update. Again, 4th of July.
So it's been like 2 months?
Ooh.
Well, like a month?
It has. I think the big positive plot twist I see here is they're both like, this is it. Who needs more time? We've known each other a few months. Mike proposes.
Mike proposed
In front of the whole family.
That would be crazy. If they proposed, I honestly think that I would be worried about the relationship. I'd be like, this is moving too fast.
Yeah, because and Opie said it like we were both kind of like, okay,
Yeah,
let's not like.
I think you're...
Disagree.
I don't know.
Disagree, dude. Love is love.
Yeah.
Sometimes people move pretty fast.
I don't know, man. I don't
This looks
trust
great.
it. I don't trust it.
She absolutely adores this man and loves his family, and he really likes her, and he's funny. He's funny.
I don't know.
I like how Riley's like, he's funny. We're good.
So funny.
If he's funny,
He's 6'4" and he's funny.
Yeah, he's 6'4" and he's funny. Come on. And
sounds like Riley's type. My goodness.
that's literally me.
There we go. Update 4th of July. As I've gotten a ton of requests for updates, I figured I would let you guys know how things are going in my world. You know how sometimes a relationship looks amazing at first, but then all the red flags start showing up?
She's lying to us. She's lying to
no.
us. She's trying to psych.
Stop.
No, she's trying to psych us out.
Stop
she's trying to psych us
reading.
out.
This isn't one of those stories,
I
Lowell.
knew it. She's trying to psych us out.
Sorry, that was mean, but I couldn't resist. Okay, so on to the actual update. No, we're not engaged yet. Dang it!
What the frick, man?
Dude, just
Come
do
on.
it. Make my predictions come true.
Hurry it up.
Come on. Yes, we have talked about it. Ooh, in the context of how seriously we are taking things.
Man, what?
It's getting
They're moving and grooving.
hot and heavy. No babies yet either. Obviously, we are diligent about birth control. I want Mike all to myself for a while. So on the 4th of July visit to his family's house, it was pretty awesome. After getting to know everyone last time, I had better expectations of what I was going into. And I've also talked with my therapist about the whole play fighting makes me anxious because in my childhood, it wasn't playing. That's an important thing to note. I don't want them to ever curb how they act to cater to me, and instead, I guess I'll consider it immersion therapy. I think Mike mentioned it anyways because I didn't see much of it this time. W Mike, if you did that.
That's fair.
Though there were cheerful threats of doom lobbed about, which I didn't mind at all. His mom is amazing. I'd like to point that out. Even if she moms so hard, it makes me weepy. So some background info. I have a really common sounding name spelled really uncommonly. Think Danielle, Danyell, or Jessica, Jessikaah.
Or like Riley, Rehileegyl.
Riley.
You don't like that? Riley. What? It made sense.
I just wasn't expecting that.
Right? It just,
Riley.
Riley. It's like Sade. It all works. So because in addition to everything else, my parents decided to be creative when they named me. So although I do sort of like my name, that meant that I was the kid who never saw their name personalized on anything. That's tough. I don't know what that struggle's like.
Yeah. Mine is everywhere.
Hey. Mike's family, on the other hand, had like 1 million kids and they all got traditional names. So personalized stuff was huge for them. It kept them from fighting over stuff, I guess. Okay, so like name tags on stuff and that kind of thing. One of the things in their house, because they have a pool, is that each of the adults now, has their own personalized beach towel that lives at the house. I like that system. So we got to their place and it's been a really hot drive there. So right after we get in, Mike suggests that I go to his room to get changed into a swimsuit so we can have a dip in the pool. I'm thinking that sounds perfect, right? Some of you may already know where this is going. I get to his room and there is a towel on the bed in my favorite color with my effing stupid spelled name embroidered into it.
What the freak, man?
Dude, that is so cute.
I hate this story.
Come on, Sophia.
It's literally too cute.
It's too cute.
It's too cute. So here I am, crying over a gosh darn towel. And he's in the doorway, watching and grinning like he just pranked me or some crap.
Aw.
Turns out it was her idea, the mom's. But she checked in with Mike to make sure it was spelled right.
Aw.
Man, oh man.
Wow. So now I have a towel when we visit because apparently I'm welcome. By the way, you are always welcome to tap our profile every weekday at 3 p.m. PST and do what, Sophia?
Join us live.
Join the live.
Join us
You
live.
could be here right now,
You could have been here.
but you're not.
You're not.
You're not.
So do better and be there next time.
Take a step back and think about what would a mom who embroiders a towel for her girlfriend do? They would tap the profile.
They would be here live.
They'd be already subscribed.
That's what I'm saying. Anyways, if I sound cranky, it's just because I'm better at self-deprecation than I am expressing emotions in a direct way. I'm really blown away and touched by how much these people have welcomed me. Mike has already sort of learned to decode the way I talk and joke, which is nice. But the first time he gently said, "That's not humor. That's just putting yourself down, babe."
Damn.
King.
He checked you.
King. I definitely wanted to go hide under the table. He doesn't let me be mean to me. That's the thing good partners do, I guess. I wouldn't know. Again, yes, I am in therapy. I am working on myself. It's not his responsibility to put me back together. It's just something he does naturally. I literally told him one night that I was sorry, I'm kind of broken, and he snorted and said, "At least you can walk."
Damn.
In the most disgusted voice ever. And he made me laugh. I digress. So the food was once again amazing, and I kept my promise to teach his mom how to make my cinnamon bun bread pudding. That sounds fire. So I felt like I contributed. Insert Ralph Wiggum, I'm helping meme. What are these memes?
I don't know these
That's
memes.
the only thing. Guys,
There's so many memes.
there's so many memes and references.
I don't know what you're referencing.
I have no idea what it is. Who is Ralph Wiggum?
I don't know who that is.
Can we look it up?
Yeah.
I have to
Was
see
this
it just to.
Ralph?
Okay. That's good. Okay, well, at least now we know what the meme is. Say like the kid from Simpsons or something.
I'm helping.
I don't know. Anyways, I learned how to play Yahtzee. Hooray.
I hate Yahtzee.
Oh my! Really?
I hate Yahtzee. Because one time when I first learned to play with my friend's family, I would ask her grandpa. I'd be like, "Am I winning?" And he'd be like, "No, you don't know whether or not you won until the end." And I was like, "Okay." And then I roll some. I was like, "Was that a good move?" He's like, "You don't know." And I was like, "How am I supposed to know if I'm doing well?" And he was like, "You don't."
She's traumatized.
And I hated it. I hate Yahtzee. I literally have not played Yahtzee since I played that one time. I'm scarred.
Because Opie says, I'm very good at it.
Shut up!
This Loki is OP twisting the knife for some reason specifically.
For Sophia.
Yeah, well, for Sophia, guys. Let's get some hearts in the. Let's get some hearts in the
I'm
comments
sorry.
for Sophia. Can we do that? Can we flood and worms, hearts and worms? Can we do that, guys? Come on. They do a lot of board game things at night when everyone is staying for the week. These people have a lot of board games and puzzles. A whole dang storage closet full of the things. They also drink like freaking fish and can hold it, so I'm learning to pace myself. Mike doesn't drink much when we aren't there, so I'm not worried that it's a red flag. Only red flag of his that I found is that he has a Red Sox pennant in his room. So is it a red flag or a red sock? Got him. Dang it, Riley.
Riley.
I didn't say it out loud.
Yes, you did. Oh, anyways, so now I realize I might be talking him up a lot, but he isn't perfect. He snores. He has that. See, that just sounds cute. You know what I mean?
Him snoring?
Oh, he snores. Like
Oh,
it just
he
it just
snores.
feels
It depends
cute.
on how much he snores.
You know what I
'cause
mean?
I actually hate snoring.
Yeah, snoring is annoying, actually. He snores. He has a habit of arguing with people on the TV when they make stupid decisions. Again, comes off as cute.
Yeah.
He sometimes starts talking about things I don't understand and just goes and goes until he realizes he's lost me like 15 minutes ago. And he is fastidiously, thank you, tidy. Damn it, Riley. Which makes me feel guilty because I have bad habits to lose. I'm not used to the clutter means I can't move through the area, but I'm really trying. I barely spend any time at my own place anymore, and we're definitely looking to move in together sooner rather than later.
What?
Yep. Yes.
Y'all are moving and grooving.
Come on. Yeah, so not that much of an update. No one burned themselves or on a firework or anything super exciting. I'm just in an ongoing relationship with a great guy who has a great family, and things continue to look up for us.
He's like, what can I say?
Life's great.
Life is good.
It's just too good.
Life is good, know what I mean? We head home tonight so we can spend some time alone on Sunday. Hope everyone else had a safe and happy holiday. And we got some relevant comments to close us out here. Boring Eagle says, never stop updating us. My family all have these old needlepoint Christmas stockings with our names embroidered. When my then boyfriend got his very own as a surprise from my mom, I melted. That beach towel is a big ass deal. They love you. And all of us internet strangers do too. Caroline Crane says, I feel like at this point when you and Mike do get married, you're going to have to leave an empty place setting at one of the guest tables to stand in for your Reddit family who's rooting for you two to live happily ever after. That's adorable. Corfizz74 says, why empty? We all just show up.
Yeah.
Let's go
Let
to the
us
wedding.
come over.
And that's it.
I want a towel.
Guys,
That was adorable. That was
Adorable.
a beautiful story.
Positive vibes.
There was nothing bad about that story.
Literally, there's not one thing. You know, there was the
slight friendship
the
hiccup,
spiff,
and then she apologized.
and then she apologized and like, hey, it's like, you know, we all have our moments. And she was like, you know, had the bad breakup and wanted to tell her and didn't get the like. It makes sense. You know, come on.
Real quick on my dad being 6'8".
Yes.
This is their wedding photo.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that makes it.
It's so weird because he looks so much like you.
Dude, it's crazy.
Like, that's you. That's you with a shaved head.
It's literally Riley.
Shaved head. I did get a haircut. Like,
Will you one
just had a
day?
goatee.
Yeah. Well, you both. Does he have? He has a goatee in that too.
Yeah, in that one. Yeah,
Will you one day cut your hair like that?
I
Just so you
did.
can see. But it wasn't.
Oh, he had it shorter, like in the front.
Yeah,
I might do a buzz cut. If I did get a buzz cut, I got to get tattoos and an ear piercing.
Yeah, you can't just do a buzz cut alone.
Yeah.
What are these rules? I was unaware.
You can't just get a buzz cut
Come on,
alone.
dude. Have you ever seen a guy with a buzz cut?
Yeah.
Look good?
No.
Exactly.
Men are ugly. We've already established this.
No. Sorry. I have seen a guy with a buzz cut look good.
But he also
But
had...
yeah, tattoos and piercing.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Well, guys, Sophia might not love men with buzz cuts without tattoos and ear piercings, but if you love us, make sure to subscribe.
We love you.
And see you tomorrow.